At my own birthday dinner, my South Asian wife touched another man right in front of me. That was the night I stopped being blind.
My name is Alexander Brown. I'm 43, and until 3 months ago, I thought I had my life figured out. I believed my marriage, my home, and my friendships were solid. I thought betrayal was something that happened to other people, the ones who missed the warning signs. I never realized I was living inside a story where I was the punchline. It all started on my birthday. I'd planned a small dinner myself, a few close friends, good steaks, expensive bourbon. My wife, Lavra, wore the red dress I bought her. Thomas Gray, a supposed friend, arrived late with a bottle of scotch he couldn't possibly afford. I never fully trusted him, but Lavra thought he was brilliant. Halfway through dinner, I saw it. Laura's hand wasn't on her lap. It was under the table, on Thomas's thigh. Her wedding ring sparkled as she traced patterns on his leg. When she saw me notice, she didn't flinch. She just stared at me, defiant. When I tried to salvage the moment, she cut me off, saying, "If you don't like it, Alex, you can leave. We're having fun." The room went silent. Thomas just smirked. I stood up, set my napkin down, and walked out. No yelling, no drama. Just the click of the front door closing behind me. I drove for hours and ended up in a cheap motel. By morning, I wasn't heartbroken. I was awake. I called a security expert and had discreet cameras installed all over my house. He warned me the truth might hurt more than ignorance, but I had to know. I told Lavra I was moving into an apartment temporarily. She accused me of running away. I just left. For 11 days, nothing. Then, on day 12, I got emotion alert. I opened the live feed. It was Lavra and Thomas by the pool, holding champagne. "To new beginnings," he said. They kissed like they'd been doing it for months, then slipped into the pool I built for our anniversary. I closed the laptop. No anger, just certainty. Over the next few weeks, I collected more evidence: hotel stays, afternoons in our home, nights in our bed. The worst was our wedding anniversary. I'd sent her flowers out of habit. That night, she brought Thomas into our bedroom, with my bouquet on the nightstand. I called her. "Did you like the flowers?" I asked. After a silent pause, she whispered. "Yes," I replied. "Did you and Thomas enjoy them while you were in our bed together?" The silence was followed by panic, then rage. She threatened me with illegal surveillance charges. I calmly told her legality wasn't her strongest argument at the moment. I met with my lawyer, Emily Ford, and handed her everything: videos, financial records, and loan documents showing Lavra had guaranteed Thomas's shady business deals. Emily mapped out a strategy based on our prenup, which included a morality clause Lavra had signed years ago without a second thought. She had sealed her own fate. 4 months after that dinner, I posted a single photo on Facebook, me and Emily raising wine glasses. Captioned, "Change isn't always loss." Laura's reaction was explosive. She stormed into my office, screaming. She accused me of humiliating her. I reminded her of the dinner table. She accused me of being distant. I reminded her that people make choices, not mistakes. And then the dominoes fell. Her friends saw the evidence and cut her off. Thomas's business collapsed, and facing ruin, he blamed her for everything. The bank turned on her, and suddenly criminal liability was a real possibility. We met in court. Her flashy lawyer tried to paint me as controlling, but Emily dismantled him with cold, hard facts. The judge upheld the prenup. I kept my business. She got a small fraction. No alimony. As I walked away, she hissed that I'd regret everything. A year after that horrible night, I was on a private charter, flying over the Serengeti. I watched elephants moving across the Golden Plains and thought about everything ID lost and everything ID gained. Sometimes life has to collapse so something better can rise from the ashes. They laughed in my face that night. But in the end, I walked away with my dignity, my future, and a life they could never touch. Thanks for watching.